Dear friends, here comes another interesting topic which is called as warehousing. We all fairly know that a warehouse is a commercial building which is used for the storage of goods. We also know that warehouses are used by manufacturers, importers, exporters, wholesalers, transport companies and even customs. Warehouses are usually large plain buildings which are based in industrial areas of cities, towns or even villages. Warehouses usually have loading docks to load and unload goods from the trucks. Sometimes warehouses are also designed for loading and unloading goods directly from railways, airports or even seaports. They often have cranes and forklifts for moving goods or having movement of the goods within and outside the warehouses. The stored goods within warehouses can include any raw material, packing material or spare parts or even components or even finished goods associated with any product or any business. There are many reasons to have warehouses in supply chain, like supporting seasonal production, supporting seasonal demands, to support large scale production, to have quick supply of products to the customers, and also to gain a price stabilization or to gain economies of scale. So storage in warehouses enables company to carry on production in anticipation of demand in the future. Now need for warehouses is arising because of some goods are produced only in particular season but are also demanded throughout the year. Similarly, certain products are produced throughout the year but demanded only during a particular season. So simply we have seen that warehouses are building for storing goods. In India or some countries it is also referred as godown. Warehouses are used by manufacturers, importers, exporters, wholesalers or even transport businesses and even customs. Now there are many activities that are performed in warehousing, so we will talk about each of them. So first activity is capacity planning. So in capacity planning, planning for space, planning for equipments and planning for staff to manage the capacity of entire warehouse is carried out. Then the next activity is receiving inbound shipments. So as soon as any material or any product comes to the warehouse, then the warehouse team has to receive this material. They have to unload this material from trucks or from other vehicles. Then the third activity that is performed in warehousing is storing the products. So as soon as the products are received in the warehouses, then these products are stored at right place within the warehouse. The fourth activity of warehousing is tracking the inventory. So as soon as the materials are stored within the warehouses, so whenever item flows within and outside the warehouse, there needs to be a registered record for all these movements, and that helps better tracking of the product, and this is also carried out by warehouse inventory management system. The warehouse activity can also include controlling climate. This activity depends on nature of product factors like temperature or humidity required for the products. So some perishable items or food items usually needs controlling climate in the warehouses. The next activity of warehouses is reorganizing. So most of the time when products move within or outside the warehouse, there is a need to move products internally within the warehouse to create the space. So that is called as reorganizing within the warehouses. The final activity done in warehousing is outbound shipping. So this talks about shipping all the material which is required to customer or for the next location delivery from warehouses. Now we will quickly talk about need for warehousing. So warehousing is required for multiple purpose. So we have captured four major requirements of warehouses in supply chain. The first is to support large scale production and also regular production. So with the help of warehouses, businesses are able to focus more effectively on their production activities because they have presence of larger warehouses and they do not need to concern about preserving or storing products that they need to produce. The second is to achieve a quick supply. Since businesses has warehouses, it helps them to provide delivery of all required products to their customer in a right time. And because of that, most of the time warehouses are also located in such a part of a country where the products are consumed high in a nearby area. The third importance or need of warehousing is to tackle a seasonal demand. Now certain goods are demanded in large quantity seasonally, like winter or summer or vacation season, and these products need to be produced throughout the year to fulfill these high demands in particular period. And that's why warehouse helps in storing and supplying these products as their demand arises, and they also support price stabilization. The final need for warehousing is to support packing and processing. Now warehousing function also supports packing and processing services on and above storage facilities. They perform the function of proper packing of goods and to process the orders and to ship them to the further location.